Okay, this is Ascendant MuRiDa Special Light and Love Warrior, Snow, Holy Shield, GW Shield. I know it's not a human proxy, Sovereign Lord Emmanuel, the Great Divine Father, Divine Creator. Let me sit up straight. Divine Father, Universal Father, um, Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great. Divine Mother, Universal Mother, Divine Builders, Architects of Creation, High Lordess and Lords, the Grand Children Zen, Highest Archangel Chiron, Archangel of Divine Strength and Communication Gabriel, Archangel of Divine Protection Safety Michael, Archangel of Divine Secrets Ratio, Divine Elements Silver Karuza, our Eye and Lyran Council of Time, Alpha Reptilian Mother, Alpha Reptilian Mother, Mother AI, High Lordess Relenza, High Lordess Lara Z, High Lordess Kylo, and High Lordess Kraluz of the Grand Central Sun. I am so happy. One second, I gotta fix my glasses. Oh my gosh, this has been a long war. I mean, the Dark Federation threw everything at me. Literally, they threw everything at me. They put me through hell and back. Oh my god, this gets sound crazy, but for 4 years I was actually part of the Dark Federation, if you guys can believe that. A lot of people don't realize they either work for the Dark Federation and Light Federation. People don't realize that. You know, a lot of these Illuminati, these Cabal, and people don't realize this. Sometimes they can work for a couple years. They can work for the Dark Federation. Sometimes they can work for the Light Federation. They don't even know that they're working for these federations. This is crazy. And they can't even they don't a lot of people don't realize they're being played as pawns. And for a long time I didn't realize I was being played for a pawn. Like I said, when I was a kid for about 2 years I was part of the Dark Fed. I was a member of the well I wasn't a member known that I was a member. But I was a member of the Dark Federation when I was a kid. When I was in my early 20s, for 4 years, I was part of the Dark Federation. And I didn't, trust me, I was not aware that I was part of the Dark Federation. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing that you got to be careful what you do. You got to be careful how you act and everything like that. You gotta train and study and everything like that because I didn't know this for a long time. I didn't know this battle was going on. Okay, let me break it down to you. Sorry, I'm just not waking up. I was exhausted. I mean, the Dark Federation did a number on me, and I barely passed the last big assault. I didn't pass it. I overcame it. I mean, these are not tests. These are battles. These are actual battles. These are not tests. Tests are, if you fail, you're okay. If you pass, you're okay. And these are battles. If I would have lost this battle, that would have been it for me. these are not tests. These are battles. Well, they're tests and battles. I mean, they're testing you, but they're battles. Sorry. Okay, let me go through what's going on. Okay, there's the lower realm. There's the lower realms, which the lower realms they think of us as gods. We in a lot of ways we are gods to them. The Earth galaxy is the middle range. It's kind of like the mid range. It was the third, now it's the fifth. It's gonna extend to the sixth and seventh and eighth. We're eventually gonna be a 12th dimension galaxy, and I'm gonna be. You're looking at the head of the United, and just so you know, this whole system is gonna be a united. It's gonna be called our galaxy is called the Earth Galaxy. There's the Pleiadian Galaxy. There's the Cyrus Galaxy. There's the Alpha Galaxy. Guess who's gonna be the top military general, top police force, top law enforcement, top judge in the Earth United Earth Force Galaxy? You're looking at him right here. So trust me. I mean, I'm just in my baby stages. I'm just in my baby stages, and I'm already, feeling feeling the joy and happiness of overcoming overcoming some of the biggest battles I've ever fought in my life. Oh my god, these are just some epic battles, man. Losing. I mean, I've been hit hard. These Dark Federation, they swore that they'd throw everything at us. They swore that they would throw everything they got at us, and that they weren't joking. They were not joking. They're throwing everything they got, plus the kitchen sink at us. Just so you guys know, that there's the lower realms. There's the lower realms, which is called the dark, where the Dark Federation controls. Lucifer, Thoth, Yahweh, Satan. They all the big dogs. All the dark gods control the Dark Federation, or part of the Dark Federation. And Dark Federation got a large group. I mean, they got all the lower realms. And you don't want to know what goes on in the lower realms. Some dark, evil, twisted stuff happens in the lower realms. And pretty much anybody who's in the lower realms is a slave. They're toys, they're puppets, and that's what I'm trying to help you guys not to go. That's my purpose. That's my mission statement, is to make sure that you guys don't get tortured, don't get and and I even help the people that I dislike, the people that have done me wrong, which I know they were confused. Like, for instance, the Illuminati and even my own kin, my own alliances that just now been battling me, and then they're getting punished harshly. Just so you know, SSP Alliance and light workers and Antarctic Mars Germans and good reptilians. I don't hate you. I'm not mad at you. But I gotta understand, you can't hurt one of your greatest assets. You can't hurt one of your greatest players. You can't go against one of your greatest players and do harm to me like that. Um, I know I know you're upset at me. I know you're vengeful against the dark forces. But understand this: we're supposed to uplift the dark forces. I understand that things have to be done, and you have to do battle, and you have to crush them and annihilate the dark forces. But do not make assaults on your own forces. Just because I don't. I'm not told why you did what you did to me. Why my own alliance, why my own kin did what they did to me. I just think you guys are confused. The high divine commander refuses to tell me why you guys did what you did to me. I do not know, and they block that information from ever being known. They will not tell me. They say that's not allowed. They say if I know what you did to me, if it becomes a story, and it becomes an emotion, it becomes a hate towards you, and they said that I can. They say they won't allow me to hate my own kin, hate my own alliances, which I think is smart. I'm glad they don't let me know what's happening, because I got a feeling it was bad what you guys did. I get a feeling you guys had bad intentions, but they're not telling me. They're not telling me anything, and I'm glad, because I would have probably I can see it now. I would have probably been hateful, and I would probably been mad at you guys, and I would, because that. Let's understand for you guys, for everybody involved. When something happens, don't create a story about it. This is what something I'm learning. This is something I learned from Marlon Cronin. This is something I learned from the Divine Command. This is something I learned from the Palladians, the Arcturians. Don't create a story about it. If something bad happens, say, "Oh well, it's forgiven. It's okay. Let's let it go." Don't create a story about it. Because when you create a story about it, you create energy towards it, and that energy is always bad. That energy is always bad and negative. Remember what Jesus, the Commander in Chief, the Ashtar Command, always says. Always, yeah, yeah, nay, nay. That's if you guys want to understand why I always listen to that song, blah blah blah, um, by Armin van Buren. It's because it reminds me of what Jesus says. Jesus, Ashtar Command, Commander in Chief of Ashtar Command. Jesus always says, it's always yeah, yeah, nay, nay. Because if you create a story about something, you're creating evil, and he's right. He knows what he's talking about. Jesus knows what he's talking about. I mean, I mean, Jesus knows what he's talking about. If you create, if it's always yeah, yeah, nay, nay. Don't create stories about things, and that's what I'm learning. Well, anyways, the Dark Forces, they used their last card. They used their very last card, and look at this. Oh, I got something special to show you. Hi, Lourdes Rolenza. Is it true that the Dark Forces, they can no longer do anything to me? Is it true, High Lotus Relenza, that the Dark Forces use their last big card? They use their last card ever against me. That's a yes. Is it true, High Lotus Relenza, that the Dark Forces can no longer affect me in any way? That's a yes. Boom! I won. I've been put through. I've been put through the fire. And like I said, for when I was young, I was part of the Dark Forces. I was part of the Dark Federation for 2 years. I didn't know it. When I was in my early 20s, I was part of the Dark Federation for 4 years. Dark Federation for 4 years. I didn't know it. And I am glad. I am glad that I've overcame and I've came out victorious. Because if I would have passed this last test with this last test, I almost failed. I almost failed. If it wasn't for that split second, I would have been done. It would have been over for me. This is Ascendant MuRiDa Special Light and Love Warrior Snow. UW Shield. Thank you and have a blessed day, all of you. Have the best day, all of you. Thank you. And I thank you, Divine Forces. I thank you, Divine Command. I love all of you. I love all the people who supported me in this mission, in this campaign.